هذا بغا الحيد وليد الفيتر كي غنديرو ليه؟ عرفتي ما تحيدش. نشوف. دوز دوز. ديالك ماشي ديالي. ها هو مشى. يلا اونكور. شوف عاوتاني. ديال الناس.
الناس.
يلا سي هلو.
Hello.
اجي نهضر اونكلي. يلا سبيك انجلش. يلا سير. ما تهضرش يلا. Yes. That's my nephew. Yeah. Okay guys, hello. ما سدش الباب، بلاش نسد الباب. Hi, good evening everyone. Give me a second. Let me put I always like to put, I like to put a pillow on my laps. So, good evening, and this is teacher Sam. That was my nephew. He cannot speak English, French. Yeah, no, he cannot speak. Otherwise, he would stay here. So I hope you're doing well. Yes, بصحة الحسن الله يعطيكم الصحة. Thank you. That was my sister. Thanks to my sister, she helped me to cut my hair. Otherwise, there are no barber shops, of course, open. And yeah, and very well rested at home. His name is Azar. That's I think it's an Amazigh name. Yes, اسم ديالو Amazighi. Amazigh name. Azar. Azar. It's very easy to remember also. At the beginning it sounded very strange and weird, like a new name for us, but it felt like it's okay. It's an Amazigh name, and it's easy to remember. Azar. I'm doing good. How about you? And yeah, I hope you're all. He left. Azar left. He's shy. He's very shy. Yeah. If he speaks English, if he could speak English, maybe he would stay with us. ما كيهضرش بالانجلي. His English is not very good, Yeah. That's why I advise you, teach your children English from the beginning, especially if they are like 6 years old, 5 years old. It can help them to fix their pronunciation. La prononciation تقاد عندهم. يعني كاين كيقول خلي حتى يدير 10 سنين ولا كذا. نو سي ميو تدخلها ليه من الاول ديك لا لونغ. لا برونونسيسيون كتقاد. داكور. الا عقلتوا في واحد اللايف في الانستغرام هضرنا مع واحد البنت تزادت هنا في المغرب ومشى من بعد 5 ans 5 years old مشات لنيويورك وكتعيش دابا في زيتازوني. وما كتهضر she speaks like a native, her pronunciation is better than mine. اوكي نقولها عادي لا برونسيسيون ديالها احسن من ديالي حيت 5 ans هي entourée بلونجلي. 5 years from what? From her childhood, she's just a child, she's just small child. That's the best phase where you can change your pronunciation and learn a language. Yeah. هذيك هي لا بارتي المهمه في لاج اللي كيحسن فيها الواحد. ولكن ما كتعنيش انهم it doesn't mean you cannot improve and become like almost like a native like. Yes. Yeah. Do you use Zoom? No, I don't. I use Zoom, but not now. Maybe we can try to use it in the future. Yes. Yeah, he speaks French, a lot of French. Just French. A little bit Arabic, maybe. He's 6 years old. Yes. All right, guys. So I hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna have 10, okay, and we will want you to see a new tense. غنشوفوا واحد لو طون جديد اللي هو the present perfect. Okay, so if you have some problems with grammar, maybe this is a good start for you. يعني كاع الناس اللي كيلقاو خلط في الجرامير، حنا شنو شفنا حد الان؟ simple present, present continuous, شفنا simple past, simple future with going to, and that's it. Simple present, present continuous, simple past, and then future with going to. So this is the first time we're going to see another tense which is different from, which is the present perfect. Okay, ما كاينش في العربية وشوية غريب هذا. It's just special في l'anglais. It's just special in English. We have present perfect. Okay, so if you feel confused, إلا كنت كيتخلطوا عليك الأعراب, you know, if you feel confused وكتسمع في l'anglais ديك have been, has been, I have had, or whatever, and this is the lesson. This lesson we're going to look at the present perfect. Okay, present perfect, yes. So if you have some problems with tenses, especially some people feel like it's very difficult, or I confuse it with the past. Okay, simple past, no, there is a difference. We will see it. What's the difference between both of them? شنو الفرق ما بين present perfect و simple past, and when should we use which one؟ وقتاش نستعمل simple present وقتاش نستعمل simple past. اوكي، سمحوا لي كنهضر بالعربيه راه كنسامبليفي غير الناس اللي كيفهمونيش مزيان باش نوضح. اما بالعكس راه كنرتاح انني نهضر معكم بالانجلي 100%, like 100% English. Yes. So try to let me share the live. Try to share the live and tag the members who are not here. Let me share it and then we can start. Yes. And today I'm using two computers because my speakers, I don't have the cable, so I'm gonna use another computer for the audio. Yeah. So I look like an FBI agent today, you know. See? So I have one computer here and another computer there. See it? With a cup of tea, of course. Yes. بنت لكم الصالة مجموعة ديما بقى تشوف لي في الصالة ديال الصالة مجموعة الصالة مهزوزة كامل. It's my place, you know. عارف المغاربة لكن الصالة كنفرشوها غير الضياف, راكم عارفين هاد القضية. Yeah, crazy. واو, أزار اسم عربي مذكور في القرآن. أزار معناها ساند. Nice. Thank you, Thank you, Lubna. You have the same, Lubna, you have the same name as his mom. His mom. My sister is Lubna. She's my sister. My eldest sister. Yeah. So let's share the live. I'm sorry for the guys اللي كيبارطاجيو اللايف وكم I cannot approve it now because you know I'm already live, so إلا مسحت لكم شي post I'm really sorry because I just try to, you know. So let me share it. I'll try to share it now. No, in daily communication we use فلا communication كنستعملو present perfect. You will have to use it. You will see. So share in a group and English with Sam. Okay, good. You're gossiping. Nice haircut. Thank you. Thanks to Azar's mom. You know, Azar's mom, my eldest sister. She's the one who gave me a haircut. Yes. Don't put the cup of tea on the laptop. Okay, Iman, I will take it off. Yep. I'll put it here. Yeah, that's a good. Actually, it's not my laptop. It's my friend's laptop. Yeah. That's a good idea. You reminded me. Even though nobody is gonna touch it and it's not gonna fall down. Yes. So as I said, today, if you remember, we looked at simple present, how to speak about the present. Okay. in general, like a habit. If you're talking about a habit, also present continuous. Like, what are you doing right now? I am speaking English. We talked about simple past. What did you do yesterday? What did you do last week? Like the live on Instagram yesterday, I was asking you about past experiences. So what did you do? Did you travel? How was the trip? Did you, so did. Okay, I didn't, I did. All right? Yes. باش متلقاش قرا فين تجلس جماعة الصلاة الصلاة دي مجموعة هنية ما القضية. And you are full of tea, teacher. Yes, yeah, exact. I'm full of tea. And you see, we looked at the present, as I said, continuous, simple past, and also future with going to. I'm gonna. Remember? I'm gonna go. I'm going to. Da, da, da. After this quarantine, I'm going to travel. I'm going to go. I'm going to work. I'm going to visit my family. I'm going to meet my friends. I'm going to have some coffee. I'm going to go eat some fast food, whatever. So these are tenses we saw. شفنا هاد لي طون قبل كنعاود نقولها. Simple present, present continuous, simple past, future with going to. Now today we're gonna look at present perfect. Present perfect. That's our topic, or that's our main tense for today. Okay, main lesson for today. Yes. All right, ready to start? Yes, I think that's all. Yes, let's start. So look at the title. Let's look at the title. Yes. Let me switch. That's it. So our title today is or unit 10. The title is have you ever been there? Okay, have you ever been there? That's a question. هذا راه question في present perfect. Sorry, in the present perfect. This is a question in the present perfect. وهذا لوطون راه حتى بالنسبه للباك اللي كتعرفوا شي حد في الباك راه كيتقاتلوا مع هذا لوطون كيغلطوا فيه وكيديروا فيه اخطاء وكيخلطوه مع السيمبل باست ومع الفيوتشر. راه كنلقى الدراري ديال الباك ولا السيزيام كيلقاو مشاكل في هادشي. يعني هاد الدرس حتى هو صالح للدراري ديال الباك. اوكي. المارين ازيك اسي مصطفى. ويا ردونا بحال الرواسه. They call me like you look like a Russian. بحرية the Russian Marines. So ابتسام, we will see the difference between will and going to very soon. Just wait for it. Okay? Just wait. شفنا going to غنشوفوا will. So just wait. Now we are focusing on the present perfect. So have you ever been there? Okay? That's the title. So our objective, شنو هو الobjective ديالنا? We're going to learn في هذا اليونت by the end of the unit. So ملي غنساليو هاد اليونيتي we're going to learn how to describe recent activities. Okay? Describe recent activities. Something recent. شي حاجة يلاه درتيها على récent. Okay? شي حاجة récemment. Okay? And also how to describe experiences from the recent and distant past. Okay? So remember هنا عطاونا شوف هنا عطاونا l'utilisation ديال واخا نستعمل هذا لوطون. So describing recent activities, something recent, something you have just done. See, you have just done. You have just done. Not you did. Because if you say you did, that's simple past. So something you have just done, recent, like I have just cut my hair, for example, or to describe an experience. Okay? An experience from the recent and distant past. Okay, you see it here? From the recent and distant past. Okay? Oui. Alors, oui, qu'on le passé récent, oui. Okay, so let's look at first. Let's look at, I will skip this part and let's look at conversation very quickly. Immediately, let's go to the conversation. Yes. So this is our conversation called My Feet Are Killing Me. Okay, my feet are killing me. When you say this to someone, بحال كتقول معيا صافي رجليا ماتوا يعني عييت بالمشي. Like I'm very tired, you know. My feet are killing me. My feet are killing me. All right. Okay. So let's see. We will listen. The conversation is between Aaron and Carlos. Okay. I'm not gonna play the audio from here. I'm gonna try to play it from here. Wait, give me a second. So yeah, I played from the other computer, and let's see. So our conversation of unit 11 conversation. I hope you can hear. نتمنى تكون كتسمعوا هاد البيسي راه فيه واحد البيفان جي بي ال راه عرفتوهم. هما شفتهم. هي جي بي ال شفتيها. So it's good. I will play it from here, and I hope you can hear. And of course, let's follow here.
Really nice city. Page 72. Exercise 2. Conversation. It looks so relaxing. Part A. Listen and practice. That photo is really cool. Where is that?
Sorry, that's unit 11. We have unit 10. What am I doing?
Unit 10. Have you ever been there? Page 64. Exercise 2. Conversation. My feet are killing me.
Let's see.
Part A. Listen and practice.
It's great to see you again, Carlos. Have you been in Orlando long?
You too, Aaron. I've been here for about a week.
I can't wait to show you the city. Have you been to the theme parks yet?
Yeah, I've already been to 3. The lines were so long.
Okay. Well, how about shopping? I know a great store.
Well, I've already been to so many stores. I can't buy any more clothes.
I know what. I bet you haven't visited the Kennedy Space Center. It's an hour away.
Actually, I've already been to the Space Center and met an astronaut.
Wow, you've done a lot. Well, is there anything you want to do?
You know, I really just want to take it easy today. My feet are killing me.
Okay. Really? It's not clear? Really? You cannot see? Alright, let's see again. So let me
Unit 10.
اسمعوا عاوتاني مرة أخرى. Okay.
Have you ever been there? Page 64. Exercise 2. Conversation. My feet are killing me. Part A. Listen and practice.
Again, Carlos. Have you been in Orlando long?
You too, Aaron. I've been here for about a week.
I can't wait to show you the city. Have you been to the theme parks yet?
Yeah, I've already been to 3. The lines were so long.
Okay. Well, how about shopping? I know a great store.
I've already been to so many stores. I can't buy any more clothes.
I know what. Haven't visited the Kennedy Space Center. It's an hour away.
I've already been to the Space Center and met an astronaut.
Wow, you've done a lot. Well, is there anything you want to do?
You know, I really just want to take it easy today. My feet are killing me.
اوكي واخا لا ماشي مشكل الا عاودنا دوزيام فوا اتس اوكي ماشي مشكل واخا عاودنا ما كانش كيبان عند شي ناس قلال. So Aaron and Carlos. So let's read it again and let's try to explain it. So Aaron said it's great to see you again. She just met Carlos. Okay, they just met. اتلاقوا. And she's look at the question. Look at the question. Have you been in Orlando long? Okay. So have you been in Orlando long? See? Not did you go. Okay, have you been? Means it's she's asking about the past, but not the past, it's the recent past. Sorry, this is a past experience. So have you ever been here? You too, Erin. I've been, and he said, I've been here for about a week. You see, I have been here. So let's underline this. He said, I have been here. Clear. Again, let's try. I have to be very focused to, So he said, I have been here for about a week. Yeah. You see it? I've been here for about a week. Okay? So we will explain this. Why he said, I have been here. Okay? I can't wait. She said, I can't wait to show you the city. Have you been to the theme parks yet? You see, here she said yet. So have, see, let me try to underline it. Have you been to the theme parks yet? Okay. So have you been to the theme parks yet? Remember this yet, we will explain it. He said, yeah, I've already been to 3. Okay, here again. I've already been to 3. Right? I've already been. The lines were so long. The lines were so long. And then, okay, well, how about shopping? I know. Okay, I know a great store. He said, well, again, I've already been to so many stores. Okay. اورلاندو اللي هي بلاصه غير اسم، هذاك غير اسم ما يدوخكمش. اوكي ما تدوخوش معاه. It's just a name. So I've already been to so many stores. I can't buy, he said, any more clothes. And she said, I know what. I bet يعني بحال كتقول ليه كان I don't know how to explain it in Arabic, like I bet, like I'm very sure we can. It's like I can bet you with money. يعني نقدر نتخاطر معاك. ولكن ماشي كتخاطر. She doesn't mean like نتخاطر, but it's just an expression you say to someone if you are very sure of something. So I bet you haven't, you haven't visited again the Kennedy Space Center. The Kennedy Space Center. Yes. I have. Yes. I have. Yes. It's an hour away. And he said, actually, I've already been to the Space Center. Okay. I've already been to the Space Center. Yes. And then she said, wow, you've done, see again, you've done a lot. You've done a lot. Well, is there anything you want to do? And he said, I really just want to take it easy today. I want to take it easy. Means he wants to relax, okay? It means I just want to relax today. My feet are killing me, okay? Because he have been to many places, so he is very tired, okay? Yes. All right, guys. So let's see. Let me adjust myself. Yes. So it's very hot. Wow. So you can see here we used I've been. I've been here for about a week. You see? So here you can see that he has been here for a week. Okay? And have you been to the same parks yet? Here she's asking him, yet. What does it mean, yet? Yet we use it for questions. And we use it to ask about something. Like if I want to ask you about something, have you done this yet? بحال ديجا. واش ديجا درتي هاد الحاجة, okay? Like as-tu déjà fait quelque chose بحال هكا مهم. Like have you done this yet? Okay? I have done it yet. I have done it yet. Or no, I haven't done it yet. Okay? Have you been to France yet? Okay? Have you finished your homework? Okay. Have you eaten dinner yet? Yes, I have. I have eaten my dinner. Okay. So I have done it, or I haven't done it yet. Okay. So yet, remember, yet we use it for questions. We'll see this. So this is what yet means. Okay. And then we have already. I've already been to 3. حتى already كتعني هنا ديجا. اوكي دابا ما نقدرش نترجموا yet and already like ديجا anyways, but just try to understand them. Okay. So I've already been to 3 means like, you know, I went there 3 times. So I've already been to 3. You see? So he cannot say I went to 3. No, because he's not talking about one time. He's talking about experience, past experience. Okay. So I've already been to 3. Okay. So just look, focus now on the meaning. All right. Yes. And then he said, I've already been to so many stores. Okay. I've already been to so many stores. See? And then we have, you haven't visited the Kennedy space. I bet you haven't visited. You see? And then we have, I've already been to the space center. Okay? قبل ما نمشيو للشرح, before we go to explain this, let's go to I just want to show you that we will need سولوني على بين. yeah سولوني نهضر على بين. we have been. You know what is been? What does it mean? It's just the past participle of what? Of go. Okay, we have go, went. Okay, sorry, not go, went, gone. Be, was, were, been. So been. I have been, like you know, I have been. يعني كنت تما جيتي. Okay, être. So I have been there. You understand me? So been is a past participle, which means later ندير واحد شويه après نوريكم the list. ارجعوا لا list ديال irregular verbs. Remember? So irregular verbs, again, we come back to them, and now we will not need the simple past form, but we will need the past participle. Okay? So remember the table. كان عندنا واحد الجدول في the base form and simple past. Okay? I gave it to you. I shared it in the group English with Sam. Now I want you to look at, when we finish this class, focus on remembering the past participles. Okay? Microphone, I take, talk, taken, shake, shook, shaken, wake, woke, woken. You see? So that's the past participle. We need to use past participle for the present perfect. Donc في present perfect كنستعملو past participle. Okay? Yeah, verb to be ماشي verb go. Yeah, غلط هذه بحالكم. ما أنا إلا بشر. Yeah. So before we explain this, okay? Before we explain the present perfect, let's listen to the rest of the conversation, guys, and you tell me, what do they plan to do tomorrow? Okay? You just tell me very easily, what do they plan to do tomorrow? So listen.
Page 64.
What
Exercise 2.
Plan tomorrow.
Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What do they plan to do tomorrow?
Thanks, Aaron. We can plan something for tomorrow.
Great. Have you been to a Cuban restaurant yet?
No, but I've heard Cuban food is delicious. Let's have lunch at a Cuban restaurant tomorrow.
Good idea. I know a great little place on Orange Blossom Trail.
Cool. Maybe in the evening we can go listen to some jazz. Do you know a good club?
Sure. I've been to several. We can go to Casey's on Central. I've been there a couple of times. It's really good.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Right. Majdallah, Nora, we start at 9:30, okay? Yeah. Let's listen again.
Page 64. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. What do they plan to do tomorrow?
Thanks, Aaron. We can plan something for tomorrow.
Great. Have you been to a Cuban restaurant yet?
All right, you see here again. Have you been to a Cuban yet? Okay.
No, I haven't. But I've heard Cuban food is delicious.
I've heard. You see again? Present perfect. I have heard. I've had. Nora, I start at 9:30. 9:30.
Let's have lunch at a Cuban restaurant tomorrow.
Good idea.
So, what are they planning for tomorrow? They are planning a...
I know a great little place on Orange.
شوفها صاحبي يا ربي يا سلام والله لا فوت في بالله.
Blossom Trail.
Cool. Maybe in the evening we can go listen to some jazz.
So, yeah, they will go to a Cuban restaurant and then to listen to some jazz. Very good.
Do you know a good club?
Club.
Sure, I've been to several. We can go to Casey's on Central.
She said, I've been to several. Yes.
I've been there a couple of times. It's really good.
Oh,
I've been there a couple of times. شنو هي couple? Couple. So it means twice. 2 times. So a couple of times. Remember.
okay. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, you see? So, what are they planning? What are they planning? They are planning to do tomorrow. They plan to eat at a restaurant and also to Cuban restaurants and also to go to a club and listen to some jazz. Yes, very good. Now let's go to the real deal, okay? دابا ندخلوا. Let's see the real stuff. يلا سيدي. Present perfect. غنشرح باش نستعملوا هذا الزمن وشنو الغرض ديالو. Okay, so present perfect with already and yet. Okay, already and yet. Okay, so let me explain here first the contractions. So you can see here I've, you've, his, she's, it's, we've, they've, hasn't, haven't. What are these? So I've, of course, it's I have, you've, you have, his, he has, she's, she has, it's, it has, we've, we have, they've, they have, and hasn't, we have has not, haven't, have not. Alright? So this is the use of contractions. These are just short forms. Long form, short form. Alright? So now let's look at the questions. So now we have the present perfect is formed with what? شنو هي لا ريغل ديالو? What's the rule? With the verb have plus the past participle. It's very easy. So we have and past participle, sorry. And past participle. So, have you been to a jazz club? Yes, I've been to several. You see, I've been, I have been. Has Carlos visited the theme parks? Yes, he's visited 3 or 4. He has. You know, this is not he is, this is he has. Alright? So, he has. Let me change it to laser. Yes. He has. You cannot confuse between Latifa, between he is and he has. Why? Because for example, he's Moroccan, so he's Moroccan, so that's he is. But if I say he's been, donc ضروري غتبقى تلقى ما بين après تلقى participle. So you will see the past participle. So when you see the past participle وحده his or she's or its, so of course that's he has, she has, it has, right? For example, he's been there. So that's not he is been there. That's he has been there. You get it? Okay, so his, she's, its. So his, she's, its. That he's been, like here. He's visited. So we cannot say he is visited. No, that's not correct in English. ماشي صحيحة. لكن he is visited. Alright? So, yes, he's visited 3 or 4. Have they eaten dinner yet? Yes, they've already eaten. They've already eaten. You see, they have. They have already eaten. Okay, you get it? All right. So remember, we need the verb subject of course, le sujet. نسمبليفيها شويه بالعربيه. خصنا لو سوجي، خصنا هاف ولا هاز على حسب واش كيما قلنا قبل هي ولا شي ولا ات. هي شي ات ويز هاز، ولا كانت I ولا you ولا we ولا they we use have. Okay, and then we need the past participle. Okay, yes, let me check. So where is the past participle now? You can find the past participle in this list. I will share it with you again after the live class. And you see 50 common irregular verbs, and you will check this part. This is the past participle. Okay, now you have a good question. When can we use it? وقتاش نستعملو هذا؟ وقتاش؟ So you can see, have you been to a jazz club? So I'm asking you here about something if you have done it before. Okay, so about an experience. And the answer, yes, I've been to many. I've been to several. Has Carlos visited the theme park? See? Yes, he's visited 3 or 4. Have they eaten dinner yet? Yes, they've already eaten. Okay? So, let me explain. The difference is very clear. Is that, look, علاش سميناه present perfect؟ علاش حيت كيبدا في الباسي بحال باسي غيسون، كيبدا في الماضي وكيسالي كيحبس في البريزون. Okay, so it starts in the past, an action that starts in the past. We're asking or describing an action that started in the past and may still continue until now, which means this one. Look, remember, describe recent activities. Okay, or experiences. So remember, we use it to describe a recent activity. Okay, like I have just had dinner, or I have just cut my hair. Okay, for example. See, يعني يلا درت لك الحاجة، يلا جي جوست في يلا باش درتها. So I have da, da, da. Okay, have you your homework? Yes, I have already done my homework. دونك كنسولك يلاه دابا على الماضي القريب، نستبريفيو الناس كاملين. داكوغ، شي حاجه لا وقعت دابا، ولا ما درتيهاش كتسمى yet. كتقول no I haven't finished yet. I haven't finished yet. اوكي داكوغ، نتمنى يكون واضح. دونك عندنا بحال قلتي واحد الخط، انا نحاول نديرها هنا. ما عنديش كي ندير نشرح لكم السبوره. فين هي السبوره؟ الا قدرت نرسم هنا واحد الخط ديال اوكي. Let me use a highlighter. So look here, guys. You see? So this is the time. Okay, this is time. So this is the present. Okay, so the present perfect is here. It's not past. Okay, it's not past. Let me clarify this. So this is the present. Let me fix it. Present, of course. And this is the past. Okay, and this is the future. I hope you can see that. It's very hard to write with this. So present, past, future. Okay, so timeline. So this is where present perfect is. It's here. So I have just finished my homework. Okay, I have just finished my homework. I have just eaten my dinner. I have just played with my nephew. I have just or ولكن ما تنساوش حتى في الاكسبيرينسز، يعني نقدر نهضر على الاكسبيريونس، دي اكسبيريونس دوزت قبل، ونقول I have been to China before. Okay, I have been. I have eaten Chinese food many times. You see? Donc هذا passé. كما نقولش I ate Chinese food. No. غنجيو لها من بعد. اصبروا شويه. علاش شنو الفرق؟ راه اللي ذكي راح الفرق راه بان لي دابا. But I won't say I ate Chinese food. No. It's different from I ate Chinese food or I have eaten Chinese food. I have tried Chinese food. Okay? I have tried Chinese food is different from I ate Chinese food. I tried Chinese food. Different. There is a small difference. We will see it. Okay? But just remember, this is past experience. Even if it's past, we have to use وخا past. تقول أو ما يمكنش عباد الله واش هادي past وأنا نستعمل present perfect. نتحمقنا هاد لونجلي هادي حنا نقلبوها تيفو اللوح وصافي مابقيناش باغي نتعلموا هاد لونجلي هادي بلا عشكا. That's what happens to you guys. You know هادشي كيوقع لكم you give up and then you give up. You feel like اصافي بارك مابقيتش نتعلم هاد لونجلي. لا يعقل انها past experience وغنستعمل انا واحد الطون نهضر عليها سميتو present perfect. Present. You know. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. ما كيدخلش العقل هادشي هذا. راه هذا هو اللي كيوقع وكيقول صح بحال ديك الدراري كانوا كيقول لك هادشي بزاف have been has been وكذا وكان ميكسيو او هذا باسي نهضروا عليه حنا بالبريزون ما يمكنش هادشي هذا صافي كيشدك كتابتي لوحو ناقص كاع. I don't want to learn in English. No. Look, remember, it's an experience, okay? Experience. So it's experience in the past. In English, when we speak about an experience in the past, there are two ways, but mostly you speak about it in the present perfect. So you should say, I have tried, I have eaten, I have been to Tangier, I have been to Morocco, I have been to China, I have been to France, I have been to Germany, for example. Okay? But for simple past, it's different. It's when you're talking about specific action, event. Because there واحد l'événement. Okay? I went to I traveled to okay? One day I ate. One day I tried. Okay? You see? But that other one is is an experience. Okay? That's it. That's the only difference. That's it. All right? Yes. So just don't give up. All right? Yeah. We will explain more. So just remember now. خلينا مركزين على لا فورم دابا الاخوان دابا. Okay? So guys, focus on the form دابا. Focus on the form. So the الفورم دابا اليوس بلاتي نشوفوا الاستعمال ونشرحوا الفرق ما بينه وما بين simple past. So as I said I have been. So the verb, we need verb and have and past participle. منين نجيب السيدات past participle? We have the examples here. If it's regular, so of course we add ed just like simple past. So visit, visited, like, liked, stop, stopped, try, tried, ed. But if it's irregular, we cannot add ed, we have to remember them. Okay? So be, been, do, did. Okay? Eat, eaten, go, gone, have, had, hear, heard, make, made, ride, ridden, see, seen. Okay? نسالوا هذا الفيديو كاين واحد البروف ما عقلش السميه ديالو تحيه ليه من اللي كنتبعنا تبارك الله عليه دار واحد الفيديو في الجروب وفيه كيفاش تحفظ هاد irregular verbs وباش عجبني دارهم في دي categories. اوكي تشوفوا الفيديو ديالو راه كاين في الجروب راه ابروفيت البوست ديالو عنده شين يوتيوب راه كان دائما كاين اشهار الاول مرحبا بوستي. It's a very good video, you can check it. اوكي فيه طريقه زوينه دارهم في دي كاتيجوري انا وحدين اللي ما كيتبدلوش which ones don't change and which ones they end with n like eat, eaten, you know, drive, driven, ride, ridden, and then you know he put them in categories so they are easy to remember, easier. Okay, of course you can also check the song, the microphone I take, took, taken, shake, shook, shaken, wake, woke, woken to the stars I'm creating, think, thought, seek, saw whatever, you can check it. Anyways, or I will. Okay, this is the list, guys. So are the past participle. See, so begun, chosen, come, done, drunk, driven, eaten. So this is what we need. Had, given, gone, had. You know, just on the most common one. These are the most common ones. Okay, the 50 most common irregular verbs. I will share it in the group again. راح تكون هبطت لتحت. دابا نعاود نبارطاجيها. Yes, it's a very good list and you need it all the time. Okay, let's go back now. So I hope it's clear. Let's try this. Okay, let's try this. So let's just answer this question. How many times have you done these things in the past, for example? So cook dinner. Look at the example. I have cooked dinner twice this week. Or I haven't cooked dinner this week. Okay, for example, I can say I haven't cooked dinner this week, for example. Okay, wash the dishes. You see? So these are past. This is past, but it's like an experience. Okay, so this week I haven't washed the dishes, for example. This week I have listened to music every day or many times. Okay. Do the laundry. This week I haven't done any laundry. I haven't done the laundry. Go to a restaurant. Of course, you can say this week I haven't gone. I haven't been, or I haven't gone. This is confusing, yes? So it's better to say here I haven't been to a restaurant, okay? Look guys, let me explain. When you use been, it's like go. When you say been, it's like go. So here it's better to say I haven't been, not I haven't gone. I haven't been to a restaurant. Clean the house. So you can say to this week I have cleaned the house twice, for example, or once. Okay? You see? So these are very simple. Okay, let's look at this one. يلا ركزوا على الفورم. Let's focus on the form first. Okay? So complete these conversations using the present perfect now. Let's just use it very easily. نشوفوا واش عقلتوا. You remember how to use it. So as we said, have subjects plus have plus past participle. Yes. So we have you done much exercise this week? Have you done much exercise this week? So answer, yes, we have blah 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 already to pilots class 4 times. So we have B. So yes, I have, of course, I have. We cannot say I have done. No, I have already. Very good, Sukaina. I have already been. I have already been to pilots class. 4 times. Now we have something, blah, 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 you, blah, 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 any sports this month. And we have play. So, blah, 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 any sports this month. So it's a question. And it's a no, yes, no question. الشيء هانتوما كتعطوني الأجوبة صحيحة مزيانين. Very good, yes. Okay. نو نضال كنقراو دابا present perfect. yes ماشي past participle. كما قلت past participle هو غير الفيرب كنحطوه في past participle. That's it. Very good answers. Yes. Have you, it's a question, have you played? Very good. So play is regular verb, régulier نزول ed. So have you played any sports this month? Okay. Have you played any sports this month? See? Let me use laser. Have you played any sports this month? Okay. Then no, the time. So we have not have. It's not have. نوضخو مزيان. Now you will be lost. راه قال لك كلشي في البريزنت بيرفكت. So شنو غنديرو هنا سيدي؟ No, the time. Or did not have. ناري. بحال وقع لنا في فاش في الباست. يس وي هاف كان واحد اكزامبل فيه ديال وات نو I don't remember it. I haven't yes we cannot say I didn't have the time. No. هنا غتجيني I haven't had very good. Yes, very good نبيها. I haven't had the time. Okay? Yes. I haven't had the time. Good. علاش؟ So تقول لي why do we have to علاش عندنا جوج ديال have? What do we mean? Very easy. The first have, look guys, the first have is a past is have, so we need to use have in the form plus past participle plus past participle. عندنا لو فيرب هنا شنو هو have not have. So what's the past participle of have here? Where is it? Have, had. Okay, it's a had. So I haven't had. All right. So I haven't la négation باش نشرحها مزيان. la négation كتمشي مع l'auxiliaire كما قلنا قبل. I haven't وبقى لي main verb إلا كان play نقول I haven't played, I haven't cooked, I haven't played, I haven't cooked, whatever. But this one is no, I haven't had, because the main verb here is have. Okay guys, so I haven't had. Now how many movies blah 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 you blah 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 to this month? We have B. So how many movies? How many movies? Here. So how many movies? Very good, Yusuf. How many movies have you been to? Very good. Yes, very good, Sana. And Nora Sam, you have same name as mine. Yeah. How many movies have you been to? Have you been to this month? Actually, we have I. Actually, I. Look, any yet. Not seen. أنا نعطيكم past participle. ديال see هو seen. Not see. Not seen. So seen. See, saw, seen. So I'll give you the past participle, that's seen. So actually very good. Yes, very good. I haven't seen any yet. I haven't seen any yet. Okay, it means from the past until now. Okay, it means from the past until now I haven't seen any yet. You know, يعني ديجا حد الان بحال نقولوا هذاك يات جات هنا بحال حد الان حد الوقت دابا. Yet I haven't seen any. مفهومه. I haven't seen any yet. يعني حتى الان حتى لدابا jusqu'à maintenant. Okay, yes. All right, so next one we have 4. We have blah 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 you da 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 to any interesting parties recently. And we have B. So blah 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 you blah 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 to any interesting parties recently. So have, of course, have. We have you, so have you. It's a question. Very good, Rabi. No, Ahmed, we cannot say are you have been. No. So very good, Bilhusin. So have you been? Very good. Have you been to any interesting parties recently? Have you been? Yes, very good, Youssef. Very good, Sarah. Abdul, yes, very good, guys. Have you been to any interesting recently? Okay, and the answer is no. I blah blah to any parties for quite a while, and we have not to go. وي لطيفة. راه yet and already they are indicators. ملي كنشوف yet و already عرف راسي خصني نستعمل present perfect. So no, I good Sukaina. I haven't very good Rabia. I haven't gone to any parties for quite a while. Quite a while means for a long time. يعني مدة طويلة. For quite a while. Very good. Okay? For quite a while. And then we have blah blah blah, you da da da, any food this week. And we have cook. So ما تركزوش على كما تنقول عاوتاني، ما تركزوش على الاستعمال دابا اكثر، حاولوا تركزوا على فورم بحال هكا نتمرنوا داكشي اللي شفنا هنا كنحاولوا نطبقوه دابا. هذيك هاف باست بارتيسيبل صافي ما كنديروا والو دابا. كنلعبوا دابا كنلعبوا. We're just playing, okay? We're just trying to put it in the correct form. So yes. Have you? So the question here, very good, Rabia. Have you cooked any food this week? Very good. Have you cooked any food this week? Very good, Chisam. Have you cooked any food this week? And we have yes, I already dinner twice. And we have make. So yes, I of course have. I have already dinner twice. We have make. So what's the past participle of make? Make, made, made. So that's made. So yes, I have. Have you cooked? Very good. And yes, I have already déjà. Made. Very good. I have already made. Yes, I have already made dinner twice. Okay. Now, how many times you out to eat this? So how many times of course have, yes. How many times have you? How many times have you? And we have go. Gone. Very good. Go, went, gone. So how many times have you gone out to eat this week? How many times have you gone out to eat this week? Very good. And we have eat at fast food restaurants a couple of times. So present perfect. I eat. شنو هو past participle ديال eat? Eat, ate, eaten. Okay? Eat, ate, eaten. So I have very good Ibrahim. I have eaten. شكون اللي كيعيا علينا في لي رياكسيون؟ شكون؟ شي حد جا هادشي صعيب وكا. I have eaten at fast food restaurants a couple of times. Okay, very good. Yes. All right. Very good. That's nice. Okay, so far it's good. So far so good, as we say. حد الآن مزيان. داكور دابا شفنا غير لا فورم. يعني شنو قلنا؟ Subject plus have or has. Be careful if it's she or he or it plus past participle. That's all. Okay. We have some examples with already and yet, no problem. Okay. Now let me explain to you why do we use yet and already? Why? Okay, why do we need to use yet and already? So let's see it now. I will show you the explanation very well. طبعا نشوف explain. So when do we use it? So we should use the present perfect for actions that happened sometime in the past. شيك يقول لك sometime in the past and you're like what? But why is it called present? Oh, that's English, you know. That's the craziness of the English language. That's why English is crazy. Like, are you crazy? Or like, why it's past and it's called present perfect? That's why they added perfect, you know, because it's perfect. You see, it's perfect because we as I told you, I showed you here. You remember? It's gone. I'm showing you the annotation leaders. Anyways, as I said, it happens between it's in the past, something in the past and present. So it's connected. It connects the past and the present. That's why we call it the present perfect. Okay? So it's like part of it is in the past and part of it is in the present. Okay? Somehow. بحال عنده رجل في الباسي ورجل في البريزون. اسمه البريزون parfait. The present perfect. Okay? Yes. So we use it to speak about an action that happened sometime in the past. Wow, dépassé, you know. Wow, thank you for reminding me, Morad. شكرا حيت فكرتيني. So now look at yet. نشوفوا yet. When should we use yet? Yet we use it in questions and negative statements. Okay? So if you want to ask a question, use yet. Have you eaten yet? And then when you say no, you can say no, I haven't yet. Have you finished yet? مثلا نعطيكم واحد الاكزرسيس درتوه في الكلاس. You are doing an exercise. And have you finished yet? You should say no, I haven't yet. Okay? Alright? Already is for affirmative, l'affirmative. So already, I have already finished. I have already checked. I have already cooked. Okay? All right. Imagine we are three people. Okay. Imagine we are three people. Me, and you, and someone else. And we have to do something every day. It's like I'll come and ask you, have you cleaned your clothes yet? So I will come and tell you and نسولك واش صبنتي الحوايج ولا مازال. So I will come and ask you two people. So I should use yet. So I will ask you, hello, guys, have you cleaned your clothes yet? Okay. And one of you will tell me, yes, I have already cleaned my clothes. Okay, I have already cleaned my clothes. Okay, the second one will say, no, I haven't cleaned my clothes yet. Okay, I haven't cleaned my clothes yet. That's it. It's very clear. Okay, so already with affirmative, with plus, yet with minus, with negative, and question also yet. Have you yet? Have you cleaned yet? Have you eaten yet? Have you spoken yet? Yes, yet. it's like a song. Yeah, that is very easy. So yet for affirmative, yet كنستعمل في الجمل اللي affirmative و already non مش كنقول already اللي هي في affirmative في الجمل اللي هي affirmative و yet في الجمل اللي هما negative و interrogative, interrogative and negative sentences. We have to use yet, and for affirmative sentences or statements, use already. For present perfect, that's it. Not for something else. Don't keep using it whatever. ماشي تشد already and تبقى like just throw them wherever you go. No. For present perfect, guys. Okay? Yeah. All right. I hope it's clear. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Now tell me. Let's just practice yet and already. Okay? Yeah. We haven't. Very good, Latifa. We haven't finished the live yet. Okay? تخيلوا الوليد كيهضر بالانجلي غيدخل يقول لي have you finished yet؟ نقول ليه no I haven't finished yet. Okay? Yeah. ولكن if he asks me have you I don't know, have you gone live yet؟ واش ديجا بديتي live. Have you gone live yet? Yes, I have already gone live. Now I am live. Yes, I have already gone live. Now I am live. Yes, you see. Okay, so let's see yet and already. Okay, exercise very quickly. Now look at things Matt said. Put the adverb in the sentences. هادو دي adverb بطبيعة الحال yet to already. Okay, يلا نشوفوا. Let's see. So look at the first one. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Okay, so yet كتجي في الآخر ديال الجملة. Okay, yet. I haven't. We cannot say I haven't yet or eaten. Okay, so number 2, look. I don't need any groceries. I don't need any groceries. I've gone shopping. And we have already. So what should we say here? Where should we put already? سي عادي بلا ما تدوم خمرة كاينة just to ever never. المهم خلي داكشي راقد. حتى من بعد عاد نشوفوا لي زانديكاتور الاخرين ديال just وكذا في وقيلا في لي نيفو الجايين. اما دابا ركزوا على already and yet. وي خصنا براكتيس كنصحكم بالبراتيك. very good. لونيتا no. هبه قلتي I already have no. نبيها very good. no نبيها I already have gone no. سكينة بيلا سنة very good. ابتسام yes. So I have guys I've عرفتي ديجا عندها attaché. It's already attached. It's already a contraction. So I should put it between the auxiliary and the past participle. Between have and the past participle. هذيك هي البلاصة ديال already. So I have already gone shopping. I've already gone shopping. Okay? Not I already have gone shopping. No. Now 3. What have you done? Have you been to the zoo? And we have yet. So, of course, we're going to say here very easily, have you been to the zoo yet? Have you been to the zoo yet? Okay. Have you been to the zoo yet? Yes, very easy. The fourth one, I called my parents before dinner. I've talked to them. I've talked to them already. Again, I have already talked to them. Okay, so I called my parents before dinner. I have already talked to them. ديجا هضرت معاهم. Okay. I have already talked to them. Okay. So that's it. That's the difference between already and yet. Okay, guys? Yeah. All right, let's see. Now we're going to look at the present perfect versus the simple past. Okay? So you ask me, so when should I use past? So what's the difference between simple past and present perfect? So they look alike. Okay? We're talking about past experience. So why I cannot just use the simple past? اللي كنهضر على past experience. لما ندير simple past ونني راسي نبقى نحمق راسي نستعمل present perfect. Why should I use present perfect? You know, there is no need. Okay? No, there is a need. So we need to use. There is a difference between present perfect and simple past. Very slight difference that you have to remember, and then you can use it when you are speaking. حيت بزاف الناس عارفين الفرق وما كيستعملوش. They know the difference but they don't know how to use it. Okay? And they confuse. So they just, you know, هذه كنقولها في الانجلي كنسميوها avoidance strategy. Avoidance. Okay, هاي جاي عندكم avoidance. Right? Avoidance strategy. Stratégie ديال pour éviter. So people speak when they feel the present perfect is hard to use. What do? They keep all their sentences in the simple past. So when they start speaking, whatever they say, they speak in simple past. Okay? That's not good. That's not correct. So I can feel sometimes some students, they avoid, you know, they avoid. So they keep using simple past because it's easier. They don't use because why? They don't know the difference. So if you know the difference, إلا عرفتي la différence غتعرف تفرق بيناتهم وقتاش تستعمل present perfect وين تستعمل simple past. Okay, so let's see the difference. First, let's look at the dialogue. شوفها في conversation. بغيتكم notice simple past and present perfect in the dialogue, in the conversation, and then we'll explain the grammar. Okay? Yeah, let's go. So the conversation is called now, the second conversation is called Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? Have you ever راشي دابا دخلتنا ever دابا كاين ever عاوتاني ever. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? Okay, she's asking about a past experience, and that's also present perfect. Have you ever had? Not did you have. Did you have? No. Have you ever? Have you had? Have you had? أنا جات have auxiliary و main verb. Okay. باش ما تدخلش ليا وتقول لي لا كيفاش قضيه فيها بدينا في have been has been what's this, you know, this is not, you know. هادشي اللي كيوقع. No, take it easy, relax, just relax, follow with me. Okay, have you ever had الثانيه هي present no هي المين verb، و have الاولى هي l'auxiliaire لاصقه في لا ريغل. It's attached to the rule, it's part of the rule, so it's have. What did we say? We said have plus past participle. So past participle هنا شاء القدر أنه have، أن الفعل هو قدر، وقدر الله أن الفعل الأصلي الجملة هو have. دونك خصنا نحطو حتى هو في past participle. دونك جا had، دونك الجملة ولات فيها have you had. ما تخلعش تقول لي أو يا كمال نطلعوا pre intermediate level غنلقاو واقيلا have you had غنوليو نهدهدو هنا ولينا هدهد تقول لي لا ولينا هداهد. شنو هو جمع هدهد؟ يلا شنو هداهد ولا تقول لي الجمله دونك فيها تهدهيد. نبداو نهددو هنا مشينا فيها واقيلا نطلعوا نيفو بري انترميديير ونبداو نقولوا have you had ولا have had have you had ولا have had you. كاين جوج. اوكي this is the only case. yeah. كنضحكوا باش نرخفوا شويه القضيه ما تكونش داكشي سيريو بزاف. so have you had okay كما قلت had the have والاخرى it's an auxiliary. okay سمحوا لي كنهضر بالعربيه بزاف باش نسامبليفي لي شوز. okay yeah. so let's look at the conversation. Let's look at it. So we have Erin and Carlos, okay, speaking. Okay, Erin and Carlos, they are next to a Cuban restaurant. Yes. Okay, let's listen. Where is the conversation? Is here. Yes.
Page 66. Exercise 4. Conversation. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich?
Have you ever had a
Part A. Listen and practice.
Have had.
I'm sorry I'm late. Have you been here long?
No, only for a few minutes. So, have you chosen a restaurant yet?
I can't decide. We can go to a big restaurant or have a sandwich at a cafe. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich?
No, I haven't. Are they good?
They're delicious. I've had them many times.
You really like Cuban food. Have you ever been to Cuba?
No, but I went to college in Miami. I ate empanadas and rice and beans all the time.
All right, so okay, fine. You wanna maybe listen again? Okay, let's
Page
listen again.
66. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? Part A.
Oui, just
Listen and practice.
هذه la partie الثانية.
I'm sorry I'm late. Have you been here long?
No, only for a few minutes. So, have you chosen a restaurant yet?
See?
I can't decide. We can go to a big restaurant or have a sandwich at a cafe. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich?
No, I haven't. Are they good?
They're delicious. I've had them many times.
You really like Cuban food. Have you ever been to Cuba?
No, but I went to college in Miami. I ate empanadas and rice and beans all the time.
Okay, too many had. Yes. اوكي يس وخاصة الساعة كيما كتبوا في كورانية الساعة باش نكملوا ساعتين نديروا ساعة أو ساعة وربع دونك باش نكملوا ساعة ونص كاع ماكسيموم. اوكي باش يبقى اللايف فيه ما يبقى يوصلش ساعتين، راه بزاف عليكم وعليا. So let's read it again. Okay, let's explain. This is the second part, as I said. So sorry I'm late. Okay, have you been here long? You see again, have you been here long? Have you been here long? Have you been here long? He said no, only for a few minutes. So have you chosen a restaurant yet? You see the present perfect. Have you chosen, okay, chosen a restaurant yet? Okay, yes, have you chosen a restaurant yet? That's present perfect with the yet. Okay, I can't decide. We can go to a big restaurant or have a sandwich at a cafe. Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? You see? Have you ever had a Cuban sandwich? أنا بحال قال لها have you ever eaten؟ ما كاين لا هذا لا والو. شي ديك have had no. Have you ever eaten a Cuban sandwich? It's the same. Okay? No, I haven't. Okay? إلا ما فهمتوش نقول واحد الحاجة، ما فهمتوش يصبروا نسالوا هذا اللايف. غدا براكتيس، غدا حاولوا ديروا التمارين. Try to do practice. Do the exercises. Tomorrow غنحاولوا نخصوها أكثر نشرح التمارين بالشرح. راه ما كرهت انا هذا الكور نديرو فيه جوج ديال لي لايف، ولكن ماشي مشكل. It's not a problem. Tomorrow we'll do a practice session with more explanations. Okay? So tomorrow we'll have the chance to راه غيبان لكم تفهم الدرس اكثر في التطبيق ماشي في لوكور. لوكور غيبقاو شويه ديال دونك ملي غديروا التطبيق وغديروا التمارين وغتغلطوا فيهم وغنصحوهم وغنشرحوا علاش غلطتوا، ما فين غيبان غتستوكا هاد لو طون في الدماغ ونقدر نستعملو سورتو في البراتيك اللي فيه برودكسيون خصك تكتب لي ريبونس وكذا. اوكي سو let's keep going. So no, I haven't. They're delicious. Are they good? They're delicious. I have had them many times. I've had them many times. You see? I've had them many times. لا غدا نقول واحد الحاجه writing. No غدا واخا ديروا writing ما ندوزوش الحصه كلها في writing. We're not gonna spend the whole class correcting your writing. No. Tomorrow practice exercises. Okay? دونك غدا نحاولوا نديروا لي زيكزارسيس كاملين in 1 hour and maybe a half. Okay? I'll try to select some writings to correct some. Okay? If we have a writing, but not all. Okay? So we can do all, maybe most of the exercises. And نحاولوا نديروا 90% like 90% of the exercises we have. Okay? Remember this. Yes. Okay? So you really like Cuban food? I have. Have you ever been to Cuba? You see again? Have you ever been to Cuba? You see it? Have you ever been to Cuba? No, but she said, but I went. Look here. I went to college in Miami. I went, not I've been. I went to college in Miami. I ate empanadas and rice and beans all the time. All right? Okay? So let's see the rest of the conversation. Let's see the rest of the conversation. Tell me, guys, where do they decide to go after lunch? Just second part. Or, I don't know. Yeah, let's do it.
Page 66.
Yeah. So tell me, where do they decide to go after lunch?
Exercise 4.
Quickly.
Part B. Listen to the rest of the conversation. Where do they decide to go after lunch?
So, what would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's see. Have you ever been close to an alligator?
What? No, I haven't. Why?
There's a new alligator park that I haven't been to yet. I've heard it's very exciting. You can see alligators up close and take pictures with them.
Okay, let me just finish my sandwich. Maybe this will be my last meal.
Haha. Wow. I've never seen you this scared before.
So Where do they decide to go after lunch? Okay, so they decided to go to an alligator. You know alligator? Alligator هو شنو? Yeah, empanadas is just guys. You can search it in Google. You will see a picture. Empanadas. بحال special. It's just a special food in the US and also in yeah. In the US, also in South America, I think, yes. South America, yes. So, alligator. You know what is alligator? Very good. They decided to go to an alligator park. شنو alligator? هو crocodile. You know, تمساح, okay? Alligator park. Yes. Alligator park. Alligator park. Yes. Right? So, you asked me why we have simple past here. Why she used simple past here and here we have present perfect. علاش كاين هنا simple past? Okay? وعلاش هنا كاين present perfect. دونك وقتاش نستعمل simple past وقتاش نستعمل present perfect. ها الجواب هنا. Okay? So look at these examples. We have you ever. So again, remember, now we have something new. Ever. كنسول ever كنسولكوا التاير بحال هي واش عمرك يعني like in all of your life. Have you ever, okay? Have you ever eaten snakes, for example? Okay, you see? Have you ever eaten snakes? واش عمرك كليتي مثلا السيربون الحنش مثلا, for example. Okay? You should say no, I have never eaten snakes. Okay? Alright? So remember, already and yet different. Now we have ever, never. So have you ever eaten snakes? No, I have never eaten snakes. Or you can say, yes, I have eaten snakes twice or 3 times. Okay? Alright? For example, you can say, have you ever been to France? Have you ever been to France? Have you ever been to Paris? واش عمرك مشيتي لباريس? Okay? Have you ever traveled to Paris? Yes, I have traveled to Paris twice. For example, I have traveled to Paris twice. Or you can say, I have never traveled to Paris. I have never traveled to Paris. Okay, so this is for experience. Okay, an experience. Have you ever eaten bat in China? No, I have never eaten bat in China. I have never eaten anything crazy in China, yes. So, experience you had in the past, remember. Okay, so these are past experiences. So, have you ever eaten Cuban food? Yes, I have. I've had it many times. I have eaten it many times. No, I haven't. I haven't tried it yet. You see? Then, have you ever seen an alligator? Means a crocodile. تمساح واش عمرك شفتي تمساح. Have you ever seen a crocodile? An alligator? Yes, I have. I've seen a few alligators in my life. No, I haven't. I've never seen one. If I tell you, have you ever seen a lion? Have you ever jumped from a high place? Okay, واش عمرك نقزتي من شي بلاصة عالية? To swim, like to, dive or to swim. So have you ever jumped from a high place? Have you ever jumped? Have you ever seen a lion? Yes, you can say, yes, I have seen lions many times in the zoo. I have seen. So you're talking about an experience. We don't know when, okay? So this is هذه هي النقطة. ما حكنحددوش الوقت. It's the time. الوقت غير محدد. The time is not definite. It's an indefinite time. So if you say, yes, I have seen lions many times. Or even if you say, yes, I have seen lions 3 times or twice. Yeah. Or yes, I have jumped from a rock in the beach many times when I was a child. Okay? See? So I have jumped from a rock many times. For example. So the time is not definite. Le temps c'est pas défini. الوقت ما محددش. So we have to use the present perfect. Okay? So look at it. So we use the present perfect for an indefinite time in the past. The time is not definite. So if you ask me, have you ever eaten Cuban food? And you tell me, yes, I have had it many times. ما عارفينش حنا we don't know the specific time. ما عرفتش وقتاش كليتي هاد الكيوبن فود. وقتاش واش في 1995 ولا وقتها like 2012 or okay. So the time you see here is indefinite. Remember this one. Indefinite time. Okay? So we say many times, you see, many times. We don't know when. I've seen a few, yeah, قلال, okay, a few. I've seen a few in my life, you see. I've seen one. I've never seen one. Okay? Have you ever drunk, not drunk tea in China? Yes, I have tried tea in China, for example. You see? So the time is not definite. Le temps ما محددش. Donc شنو يبقى لي simple past؟ شنو غندير فيها سيدي؟ So what should I do about simple past? The opposite. So X. So when the time is definite, specific, event, then you should use the simple past. So when you're speaking about something specific, okay, you're talking about specific event in the past. كان واحد l'événement spécifique في le passé, في الماضي. كان واحد الحدث محدد في الزمان ديال محدد. Okay, specific, défini في le passé. Then of course I'm gonna have to use the simple past. Okay, that's it. Look. Use now the simple past for a specific event in the past. Very good. Yes, very good, Mustafa. Did you travel last year? Yes, you see. So did you travel last year? If I ask you, did you travel last year? Yes, of course I did. Yes, I traveled to many places. But if I ask you, have you ever traveled in winter? No, I have never traveled in winter. I only travel in summer. You see? You see the difference? Did you travel last year? Okay. Yeah. Did you drink tea yesterday? Yes. Okay. Did you drink coffee yesterday? Of course, yes. Okay, but if I ask you, have you ever tried Brazilian coffee? واش عمرك شربتي القهوة البرازيلية? Have you ever drunk Brazilian coffee? Yes, of course. For example, yes, I've tried it many times. Okay, for example, you see? So look here. I ate a lot of Cuban food when I lived in Miami. No, I never tried it when I lived in Miami. You see? I saw a big alligator at the new park last week. You see the indicators of the past. كتشوفوا لي indicators ديال الباسي هنا. When I lived in Miami, you see them? When and then last week or yesterday. Donc le passé خصو l'indicateur de temps تاعو. I didn't go to the alligator park last week, so I didn't see any. You see? All right? But here of course we have never. نبيل قال لنا بحال بديتو قربنا نساليو. Yeah, very good example. So I went to Turkey last year. I have been. Zineb, try to say I have been to Turkey. Yes, you see. So remember, we use again one last time. We use the present perfect for an action that is indefinite. Okay, we have indefinite time. So the time is c'est pas défini. To talk about past experience. Okay, with of course with ever or never. Remember with ever or never. ولكن already and yet كنستعملهم مع حتى just كاين just. I have just finished my cup of tea. Wait. Let me do it in front of. See, this is tea. Look. I have just finished my tea. You see? If you ask me, have you finished your tea? Yes, I have just finished your tea. That's it. Okay? For example, you see? So, you can say this. You can use already and yet and just and never and ever. Remember, five adverbs or indicators. خمسة ديال les indicateurs مع present perfect. Already, yet, never, ever, just. Remember them. Okay? But remember that present perfect is used to speak about something that is indefinite. واحد le temps اللي هو c'est pas défini. Donc, experience in the past ولا شي حاجة récent. Something recent that happened just recently. What's the difference between this and the simple past? The simple past is used for a specific event in the past. Okay? a specific event, all right? So we use it to describe an action in the past. That's it. So we should have some indicators like when I was in China, when I was in Morocco, when I was with my family, when I met my friend, last week, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, I went, okay? Last January, I traveled with my family, blah, 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 okay? Last year, I changed my job, I changed, you see? So that's it, okay? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I have just killed a snake outside the house. Wow, that's amazing. I have just called you. Yes. Yeah, I hope it's clear. So I think I cannot make it any clearer than this. I think it's very clear now. That's it, guys. We have to stop. Yes. Let's not make it too long. Yeah. Look at my hand. I have a scar. Yes. So I have just finished explaining the lesson. You see? Look, let me tell you something. I explained this lesson last year to my student. Last year I explained this lesson. Last year. Simple past. I have just explained this lesson. Donc c'est present perfect. ولكن نبغى نهضر اكسبيريونس. يقول لي شي واحد واش عمرك قريتي present perfect؟ يعني كان طرح لي سؤال. طرحوا لي سؤال بلونكلي. عمرك قريتي هذا لو كور هذا؟ هاي So how can you say it? Hi teacher. واش عمرك قريتي هاد الكلاس هذا قبل؟ يلا سولوني بلونجلي. Ever. I hope it's clear. Yeah, I know. سيني ساعة ونص دابا نرتاحو شوية. Have you? Yes. كنتسنى. Yeah, Mr. Mustafa, have you ever killed a mouse? Yes, I killed a rat. I have killed a rat before and a mouse. Very good, Yusra. Yes, thank you, Yusra. Have you ever not teached? مهم هنا نبدأ نغلطوا في irregular verbs. So teach, taught. Okay? Listen to the lesson that I teach, taught. Don't sleep, slept. I crept. You see, it helps the song. So teach, taught. T-A-U-G-H-T. So taught. Have you ever taught? Fix the spelling. T-A-U-G-H-T. Have you ever taught the present perfect? Yes, I have taught the present perfect many times. Yes, I have taught the present perfect many times. Okay? If I ask you, have you ever learned the present perfect? Have you ever learned the present perfect? What should you say? You should say اللي ما عمر قرأ هذا الطون أول مرة يقرأ present perfect. You should say, so have you ever learned the present perfect? Have you ever learned? I can use ed or I can use t. Learned. Have you ever learned the present perfect? Have you ever learned this unit? Unit 10 from interchange? Have you ever learned this unit from interchange? Unit 10. Or have you ever learned interchange? I don't know. Have you ever learned this unit? So you can, if إلا كنتي عمرك قريتي هذا الطون ولا هذا اليونيتي, you can say no, I have never learned this lesson. Very good, Adib. Yes, I have never learned this lesson before. This is my first time. Okay, I have never learned this lesson. Very good. I have never learned it. Or you can say yes, I have already learned this lesson. Okay, ولكن حبس already learned. ولكن لو بغيتي تردها سبيسيفيك وبغيتي تشرح لي وقتاش وسولتك وين الا قلت لك when هنا وقف when نقول لك when I should ask you about the past. ما نقولش when have you learned it. No, when did you learn it? When was the last time you learned it? أنا ردينا a specific event. You see, so now we made it a specific event. So I'm asking you, when did you learn it? You should say I learned it 2 years ago, or I learned it 5 years ago in high school. When I was in high school with my high school teacher. You see? So, have you ever learned the present perfect? No, I have never learned the present perfect. Okay, welcome. مرحبا. You learned it? Yes, I have already learned the present perfect before. أسألك أنا ما أسألك present perfect. I will to simple past. So, when did you learn the present perfect? When? when did you learn it? When did you learn it? I learned it when I was 10 years old, for example. You see? So, you see, we changed from an indefinite to a definite action, specific event. From an indefinite time to a specific, indefinite to a specific event. This is specific event. Like, this is indefinite. We don't know when. This is the past. We don't know when. But specific event. Okay? Yes. دابا فهمتو. I know it. Yes. I know. عرفت هاد لابارتي الاخر عرفتها هي اللي غتفرقع الرمان. Yes. تسالي لنا هاد الجره هادي. That's it. I think it's fine now. I think it's good. I think it's clear. اللي باقي ما فهمتش باقي عنده شويه ديال كذا. Let's do the exercise. Okay guys, so join me in the group. Follow me in the group. I will share with you the unit and the audio and the video as I say, and also the tasks for practice. Try to do most of them. حاولوا ديروا les exercices to understand more. But now I think it's clear. Okay, now you understand more. And yes, tomorrow ما نقدرش نكمل معكم دابا. Tomorrow غنشوفوا حتى كاينه 4 and since باقي ما شفناهم باش نزيد عليكم. الا زدت عليكم غادي صافي like poof, and you will fall. Yeah, you will be like oh my god, this is too much. Tomorrow let's see it. Okay. دونك الا شفتوا شي اكزرسيس فيه 4 and since بلا ما ديروه ولا خليوه الا قدرتوا ديروه, tomorrow we'll do it together. Okay guys, that's it. I hope it wasn't very difficult. And yes, راه قلت لكم قبل ان لو نيفو غنبداو بواحد الريفيزيون. هذاك الشيء بقيت تعاود نبقاو simple past, simple present, like describing family, and then why تقولوا هذاك الشيء راه سهل, it's very easy. No, because the real thing, the real classes are gonna come. So from to unit 10 now we're gonna have some serious stuff. كاين بحال كنا غاديين راك ريفيزيون شويه درنا هكا, I know, so it's fine. حاجه جديده because it's new. But that's it, it's new. We should practice, and next time غنعاودو نديرو لي ريفيزيون عاوتاني هاد لو طون في النيفو الجاي, وغاديو تقولوا هادشي كيتعاود, هادشي راه ساهله, استاذ راه هادشي ساهل, خصنا شي حاجه جديده. Yes. I see. So thank you guys. I'll see you next time. I hope you didn't feel very confused. That was our class about the present perfect. It was called Have You Ever Been There? Have you ever been there? Okay? And I hope you won't see it now. نخشوا لونجلي بحال هكا. Like have, had, hood, he'd. There is no have, had, or he'd. It's very easy. Just the sentences, and you can see the verb, you can see the auxiliary, have, and the main verb, and you can check everything and know when to use these things. And okay, and don't be afraid of using them. That's it, and things are very easy. Okay guys, thank you, and join me in the group. I'll share with you things right now. Okay, yeah. So teacher Sam was live, and I'll see you guys. Join me in the group for sharing, and I'll see you tomorrow at 9:30. Okay, peace, bye bye.